Millions of healthcare claims are filed every day by hospitals, doctors' offices, and other healthcare providers to get payment covered by insurance policies. It seems straightforward. You see your doctor and pay your copay and deductible, then your insurance company pays its part. But all too often, insurance companies don't pay up, denying thousands of claims every day, shortchanging physicians, and deciding our healthcare.
Can you imagine how that must feel? That's like me saying, come to work, I want you to work, do your job, and I may or may not pay you.
We do a service. We don't get paid for that service up front. We send in a claim. The claim goes to the insurance company. The insurance company is supposed to process it and pay us. They don't in a timely manner, so we have to go after the money, which means I have to have extra staff to be on call at all times to go after the claims and to get the money.
This constant denying of claims has left physicians and their employees at the mercy of the insurance companies.
One of our doctors never did get paid for surgery he did on a child, and the reason was they thought they were going to have to amputate the child's leg. And the doctor did a very long, very involved surgery and was able to save the leg. But he didn't get paid for it because we pre-certed an amputation.
I think insurance companies have found a way to not pay us. And instead, they use these tactics or stall tactics to keep the money more in their pockets than in ours.
Although a significant portion of a doctor's staff deals strictly with processing insurance claims, doctors can get caught in the rat race to get paid as well.
Insurance companies, the way they're treating the physicians, they're making them become more involved in the business of medicine as opposed to just the practice of medicine. And the business of medicine is beginning to overshadow now the care of the patient, and that's a shame.
How do insurance providers get away with this?
They can get laws passed and they can influence, let's say, healthcare reform legislation where an individual doctor really has no influence on that.
Unless their laws are changed, they're still going to be able to deny payment. So they'll keep all the money, the patients will be out of their premium dollars, the doctors won't get reimbursed, the hospitals won't get reimbursed, the prescriptions won't get covered, but the insurances will be sitting like fat cats, making even more money.
Jeannie Bloom used to be called the Queen of Denials. She worked for an insurance company and spent day after day denying claims, told to average $150 a day.
We would pay for the oxygen concentrator, the machine for the oxygen, but then we would deny the oxygen for a letter of medical necessity. Absurd stuff like that.
All those denials directly affect you and me. Our health care is being decided by money and insurance companies, not our physicians. Now Jeannie has switched chairs. Instead of denying claims, she's fighting back.
Not enough people know that they have the right to fight the insurance companies and their decisions. They have a right to form an appeal. And if that appeal doesn't work, then file a second appeal. Just keep fighting.
Attorney at law Stephen Glinius.
A federal judge, has specifically concluded that healthcare insurance claims and payment procedures have become extremely complicated and have regularly resulted in reducing or denying claims without good cause.
He says in one case, a senior U.S. district judge, now retired, found an insurance company was wanton in its behavior.
In being wanton, they continuously processed claims improperly, owing as much as up to $600,000 in past due fees for the services of just one orthopedic surgeon. It reflects essentially that they are not providing sufficient care for people who can be victimized by their practices.
So how can we stop this vicious cycle? How do we force insurance companies to pay up? We have to unite. Healthcare providers can go up against the big insurers and win. All of us, patients, physicians, office staff, and politicians, can work together to change legislation and stop insurance companies from getting away with this wanton behavior. It's our health at stake.
Unless the government does something to get on the insurance companies to make them do the right thing, I feel sorry for the future of healthcare in America.